Hello. Quick introduction to comparing units of time. Now, I started by writing down all of the different units of time that I could think of, the different words, sorry, the language that we use. This isn't comprehensive at all. And in fact, I just ran out of space because there's milliseconds and there are 1,000 milliseconds in a second. Seconds, well, there are 60 seconds in a minute. Minute, there are 60 minutes in an hour. Hours, well, there are 24 hours in one day. Days, well, there are 7 days in 1 week. Weeks, well, there's not a fair unit of weeks into months. Sometimes it's 4, like on and on leap year Februaries, but the rest of the time it's a bit more than 4. Months, of course, there were 12 months in the year. Year, there are 10 years in a decade. Decades, there are 10 decades in a century. Century, there are 10 centuries in a millennium. So down the bottom here, it's a bit more familiar, that sense of it being a bit more like base 10. Oh, it goes up in sort of tens. 10 of those makes that, 10 of those makes that. But the rest of it's such a jumble. A fortnight, for example, I haven't included that. 2 weeks is sometimes called a fortnight. And there's lots and lots of language, particularly related to the conversion of time and the units of time, that can be an issue. So please make sure you work through it slowly and understand what each of the different words mean. But if you're set a problem like how many seconds are there in 2 minutes and 30 seconds, well, we've got to remember, as I said before, there are 60 seconds in 1 minute. So if the question's asking you how many seconds are there in 2 minutes and 30 seconds, then we've got to start by working out how many seconds there are there. So if there are 60 seconds in 1 minute, then that's 2 lots of 60 seconds. If we were doing a part-whole model, we could break it down like that. It's a 60 and another 60, because there are 2 60s, 2 60 seconds in 2 minutes. Now you may already see that and go, oh, okay, so I just have to do 60, add 60, add 30. And you may want to do that in your head by dropping the 0, finding your answer, multiplying it by 10 to add the 0 back on. You may prefer instead to use a more formal method. 0 add 0 add 0 is 0. 6 add 6 is 12. Add 3 is 15. So 2 minutes and 30 seconds must be 150 seconds. Remember, if you're set a problem about how many seconds are in a minute, you've got to start by working out how many lots of 60. If that was 4 minutes and 30 seconds, well, I'd need another 60 and then a fourth 60. Of course, we can use multiplication to help us as well. Let's do that example. So 4 minutes and 30 seconds. I could do 4 times 60, because I need to work out that I've got 4 minutes and there are 60 seconds in each minute, so I need to do 4 lots of 60. And I'm looking at that going, well, I don't know my 60 times table. What can I do? Well, okay, let's drop the 0, work it out, and then multiply the answer by 10, because that will put the 0 back on. So now I do know my 6s, or maybe I do know my 4s, or maybe I can just use repeated addition and count up in 6s, or count up in 4s, until I have 4 lots of 6, or 6 lots of 4. Let me show you. So I could do 4 lots of 6, 6, 12, 18, 24, or I could do 6 lots of 4, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. So by finding out what 4 lots of 6 are, 24, but I now need to put the 0 back on. Now, if you're doing this mentally, you might just want to go, oh yeah, I know I need to add a 0. But the reason you do that is because when you dropped the 0, you divided that number by 10. So to put it back on, you need to take this number and times it by 10. So therefore, I would have my 24, and I'd need to times that by 10, and that would equal 240. Now, chances are that might take you so long that you forget to add on the last 30 seconds, because the question was initially, how many seconds are there in 4 minutes and 30 seconds? So don't forget, you might still have to add some seconds to that last number. So So I might still need to add my 30. And when adding my 30, maybe I want to return to a formal method that I'm familiar with. And if you've got other ways of doing it, please make sure you use a formal method or a mental method that you're familiar with, that you're comfortable with, and that you're used to. So 0 add 0 is 0, 4 add 3 is 7, and then the 2 add nothing stays as 2. So 4 minutes and 30 seconds must be 270 seconds. The exact same would be, we'd keep the method the same if we were working with hours. So if rather than asking you how many seconds are there in 4 minutes and 30 seconds, what if it was something like, Ben says that there are 200 minutes in 2 hours. Prove him wrong. Okay, well, I need to know that there are 60 minutes in 1 hour. Remember, he said there were 200 minutes in 2 hours. So how are you going to prove him wrong? Well, you're going to have to prove how many minutes there are in 2 hours. So in 2 hours, well, that's 2 lots of 60, because there are 60 minutes in 1 hour, just like there were 60 seconds in 1 minute. There were 60 minutes in 1 hour. So there's my 2 hours. How many sets of minutes is that? Oh, that's 1 set of 60 minutes and a second set of 60 minutes. So I need to do 2 times 60, or I need to just do 60 add 60, or I need to do 6 add 6 times by 10, or I need to do 2 times 6, which is 12. Then I need 2 times that by 10 to equal 120. So you can say Ben is wrong because there are 120 minutes in 2 hours, not 200 minutes in 2 hours. But it's just important to remember that you can use whatever mental or formal methods that you're comfortable with and that you know, and just to remember those key bits of information about how many seconds there are in a minute, how many minutes there are in an hour. Well, let's see if you were paying attention. You have a go now at some of the activities that are linked to this video. Enjoy and good luck.